Fear is of the matrixial illusion. Hello there, Christian. You may say, well, Gina, there's no such thing as a matrixial illusion. You made it up. I did make it up. I did. If you live in a matrix, you can make things up. You can create a new world and you can create a new word. So I did. Matrixial. Matrixial. It's tricksy. Matrixial illusion. That is the fear that just keeps us stuck in this. And a lot of people got a lot of fear right now. And it's not just like, oh, I'm just scared of this or that. No, no, no. This is a deep-seated whatever. The matrixial, I just had it just a second ago. What was I saying? Hold on now. Or listen to the birds for one moment. The matrixial illusion and fear. It's because they feel like the world is falling apart. You say, well, my world feels like it's falling apart. It's because the matrixial illusion is falling apart. It's all an illusion. The matrix is falling apart. And that's why the world around you, your world around you that you have created, that you have lived, it is crumbling. If you're tuning in, the world around you is crumbling. There are parts of your life, areas of your life. You look around and you're finding you're seeing the cracks that are occurring. You're seeing the crumbling that's happening because of matrixial illusion, and it is crumbling. The matrix is crumbling. There's big cracks in the matrix. There's cracks in the illusionary world that we live in. Even though it's a real world, it's a physical world, so we know we can touch, feel, and we can live in it. There is a falling apart. There's a lot of hardships that are coming on people in all types of areas. You're facing a lot of things that you would not like to face at this moment in your life. You're thinking, wow, how did this happen all of a sudden? It's like everything is just like, nothing makes sense. That's right. Nothing makes sense. And you can't make sense of something that is falling apart because the pieces are missing. You don't have all the pieces. A lot of the pieces are not there. When it's falling apart, you don't got all the pieces. When your life's falling apart, you don't got all the pieces. The matrix is falling apart. It's a matrixial illusion, and it's fear. It's fear that's keeping people from pushing right through the illusion. That's what it is. It's falling apart. You got the great unknown that is standing right there in front of you, the great unknown, and you're scared to push through it, to break through that wall, because once had a clear picture. Everything was clear inside the matrix. You could see everything. You could. But then the falling apart started happening. The world started crumbling. Your world started crumbling. The world around us started crumbling. And you find out that this matrix-like thing, it's not clear no more. It's a matrixial illusion. It's got missing pieces in it and stuff. And you're wondering, well, how can I go forward? I can't even see the way forward. See, it's like the curtains are there. I can't see the way forward anymore. I need to be able to open up the curtains. I need to be able to see. All you got to do, let me tell you, all you got to do with this matrixial illusion, you can't see a clear picture anymore. Now you feel like you got the curtains closed, a block wall. Here's all you have to do. You got to find the strength within. You should not let the fear stop you in your tracks. You got to find the strength within to physically and mentally and spiritually go over there and pull back that curtain. Pull back the curtain. Just pull it back. Pull back the curtain so you can see clearly. And you say, well, I can't. There's something there that I can't see. It's a little bit foggy. Well, I got the answer for that. I got the answer for that. You can't see because the way it looks a little, you want to see crystal clear, then you really do the next thing. Once you got the curtains pulled back, then you just walk right through the door. It's that simple. You walk right through the door. You don't need to let the fear keep you back. You walk through the door. You push beyond the fear. You push beyond the matrixial illusion that has been in front of you, and then you can see the real world. You can see the real world for what it is. You no longer have to live in a matrixial illusion, in a world that is totally falling apart. You can create your own world, and you can step out. You can step out here and you can claim it. You can claim it. All you got to do is push through the fear. The fear is put there to keep people inside the matrixial illusion, because the matrix is truly falling apart. It is crumbling, and it causes people's world to fall apart. Their literal lives are falling apart, pieces of their life. And they don't have the pieces anymore to put it back together. But what you got to do is what I did in there. You say, I can't see no more. I told you how to do it. Then you can enter the real world. You can be in the real world. You can claim it, and it's crystal clear. It's like I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I pulled back those curtains. It was a little bit of film still. I walked through the door. I walked through the door and into my life. That's all you got to do. Just do it. Oh, Gina, it's easier said than done. Is it? It takes a lot of strength to push beyond the barrier of fear, a whole lot of strength. And if you're going to be the individual who thinks, I don't have the strength within me, that's too scary, I don't know what happened. Well, aren't you an adventurous person? Don't you want to step out into the great unknown to see what's going to happen? Because you're never going to see what's going to happen as long as you don't have the strength to step out into the great unknown to see what is in the great unknown. Fear is going to keep you from having the strength to step out so you can find out. So you can find out that there's more to this life than what has been put in front of us. There's more to this life than a world that is crumbling apart. Oh no, you're going to find out. You're going to go and looking on the inside of you and say, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The matrix is falling apart all around me. And the pieces are missing. Things aren't even making sense. That's right. They're not supposed to make sense. The only sense you're going to find is on the inside of here, right there. It's the love, it's God, right here on the inside of you. That is the sense you're going to find. You're going to have to be spirit-led at this point. You're going to have to be led by the Spirit. Are you hearing me? Led by the Spirit. You better have the strength going forward from this day forward. You better find the strength. You better build up the courage on the inside of you, because there ain't no going back. As this world is crumbling, it's going to continue to crumble. The matrixial illusion will literally one day fall completely down. Completely down. And you got to get ready right now. You got to take that step to open the door. You got to walk out, and you got to make the reality all around you. You better create the world all around you. You better do it. Are you going to be regretful? You ain't going to be given the time, or you ain't going to be having the freedom that you have right now. With the world, when it starts really crumbling and it all comes down, crumbling down like the house of cards, all come crumbling down. You ain't going to have the opportunity like you do now when that happens, because the opportunities, it'll be a cutoff date. You ever like apply for a job and you missed the cutoff date and you waited and you missed it. Oh, well, I got time. You give your thing. I want this job right here. Sorry, you missed the cutoff date. You had 2 months to apply for that cutoff date, to apply for that job. You don't get it. It's going to go to somebody else. That's how it is in the world. That is how it is. So it's a matrixial illusion. If you feel like your world is falling apart, if you feel like your life is falling apart, it is. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all. You gotta have to look up here. I look at the little baby. Her is a little girl. Her so sweet. Her so sweet. Her is. Yeah, I've been putting stuff on her little ears, and she just lets me. Let me tell you, let me tell you what I do. Gina, but you're jumping subjects. Well, I can talk about my baby. I can. My little Rosie. I take this stuff right here. I shake it up because, they don't like the spraying. So I take this right here, and what do? I take this right here that for Rosie, because she had stuff with her ears and stuff. When I first got it, I tried to spray it and it scared her. So I opened it up, and I pour a little bit of it in this right here, and I take my fingers. Oh, look at the baby. And I take my fingers and I wet the tips of her ears, and she just sits there and lets me. And I tell her what I'm doing. And I put it right here on her face too. And yeah, I take care of my little baby. Yes, I do. I do that for my little Rosie. Rosie's world don't need to fall apart either. She don't need to have to be messing and worrying about this stuff right here, about her ears. She wants to have a good life. If her mommy can find something to make her life better, she is going to let me do that. She will. She can trust me because I have nothing but good intentions for my little baby Rosie. That's all. That's right. I don't want her to have to live like that. I don't. If I can, if I can make her life better, I'm going to do it. I am. That's like all of us. If you can make your life better, why aren't you going to do it? Why aren't you going to do it? Why don't you just step up to the plate and do it? Because where the world is falling apart and people's lives are falling apart because the Matrixial illusion is literally falling apart. It's crumbling. They're getting ready to put up a new matrix. And you ain't not going to be liking the matrix that is coming up. You may not like it, so you better be creating your own world. Look at the baby. Hey, Rosie. You want to go outside because you're a little girl? Let me hold you. Her's a little baby. You got to say hi, Rosie, honey. Look at Rosie. You want to say hi, Rosie? Hmm? You can if you want. You want to go outside? She wants to go out. Go on, Rosie. You can do it. Go on. You go on and see she can go out. You think I would lock her up in this house when it's so beautiful out? She doesn't like that because you know what happens when Rosie can't go outside? She walks back and forth to the door. She'll look at the window. She don't like being trapped in the house. So I'm going to open the door and I'm going to let Rosie get out because she wants to explore her world too. You don't want to do that to yourself either. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. Get out of the house and walk out into the real world. Okay, how about that? Enjoy your life while you can. You better start creating your life before one is created for you and you won't be able to get out of the one that they're creating. You won't. You can be stuck in the new matrix. This matrixial is a matrixial illusion. If you just go watch the first part of the video, if you wonder what Gina's talking about, I've made up a new word. It's called the matrixial illusion because it's tricksy. It's like on the Lord of the Rings. He's tricksy. On the Hobbit. No, this is a tricks. It's a trick. Matrix. Plays lots of tricks on you. Illusional tricks in this world. The world is truly right there. That's where life is at. That is where it's at. It's right there. That is the world within. Right there. Yeah. So your world may be crumbling, but also is the world out there. The world that we live in is literally crumbling. The foundations of the world that we live in are crumbling. So are the governmental structures, the family structures. Everything is crumbling. And your foundation is probably crumbling. Well, you better be making that foundation become very, very secure. You can do it in the name of Jesus. You can do it with the love within you. You can let God be your foundation. You can let the Holy Spirit be your foundation. You can let the spiritual realm be your foundation. But you got to do something. Doing nothing don't bring anything. If you sit there and do nothing, then don't expect nothing. Don't expect things to come as long as you are not going to do nothing, as long as you are not going to put forth the effort to create the world that you want. Because we can create the world that we want. We can. Well, I did it. We did it since 2004. This is part of creating a world. There was nothing here when we got this as a foreclosure. There was no bushes, no nothing. Tall weeds. The only thing here, this tree and that tree. And couple big trees down there and 7 apple trees. Everything else from 2004 to now, it was created. It was with a lot of hard work. If we did not put forth the effort, we wouldn't have nothing. You've got to do the work. You can't expect it to just literally do it. No, you push beyond the fear, push beyond it, step out into the world, walk out that door. Some people are inside themselves You need to walk out of the house of oppression, oppression and depression. You got to walk through the door. You got to leave that house of oppression and depression. If you think of yourself on the inside that you are stuck, you're stuck. You're stuck in a house of oppression or a cell of oppression. I was thinking of in the middle of the night, I thought the cell, the human cell. And then if you think of it, CELL, and then you think of a jail cell, then I thought, what about a nucleus or something like that? No, you got a house of oppression on the inside of here, a house of depression. All you got to do, let me tell you how you do it. You push beyond the fear on the inside of you. Oh, but you don't understand. I do understand. I was a very introverted, very timid person my whole entire life. Oh, I understand. Look at my hair is a little curly. I understand. You've got to open the door and walk out that house of oppression and depression and get out into the world and start enjoying your life while you can before the time comes and you don't have the opportunity to do it. Before the door is shut. What's it say? Behold, I stand at the door and knock. Knock. God is telling you, the Holy Spirit is telling you, the spiritual realm is telling you, it's telling a whole lot of people, it's going like this. Get out while you can. Get out while you can. It's time to wake up and get up. It's like, how long will you lay there? You sluggard? When will you get up? And it talks about people being asleep. You need to wake up in your spiritual self. Waking up the spiritual self on the inside of you. Get out of the house of oppression. Get out of the house of depression. And that is on the inside of you. Get out of that cell. You are a cell. But you don't need to be in a physical prison cell on the inside of you. No. You better open the door while you can. You better open the door while you can. You have nobody stopping you from walking out of that depression, walking out of the oppression. No one's stopping you but yourself. And the fear that you so lovely embrace, the fear, just embrace it and hold it because it's your friend. Some people are embracing fear like it's their best friend. You are embracing fear as if it's your best friend. It's your worst enemy. It's your worst enemy, and you don't realize it because you're inside this matrixial illusion. You better let go of it. You better let go of it. You better realize what you just did. You are embracing fear as if it's your best friend. It's going to keep you safe. I'll tell you what it's keeping you. Let me show you what it's keeping you. Keeping you right inside your prison, right inside your house, I'm physically talking like right inside here. This is where it's keeping you right here. It's your best friend. But there's a world out there. There is a world out there. But you won't. Rosie, honey, hold on. You got to be a baby. Get in the house because you're a baby. I'm going to come back outside. No, get it. It's your worst enemy. Fear is your worst enemy. Quit embracing fear. This world is crumbling. This world is falling apart. People's lives are falling apart, and you've got to wake up while you still have the ability. There is a knock. There is a knocking telling you to wake up and get out. It's like, come out of her, my people. Come out of her, my people. Get out of the matrix. Get out of the illusion. Right here. Just free yourself. Free yourself. I gotta go. I do. I had a really busy day yesterday. I watered all the garden stuff. I watered all the plants that are in the front, in the back, in the greenhouse. I did those capsules. Okay, we got to take a moment. Good morning, you all. No. Yeah, there's nothing more to say. We live in a matrixial illusion because it's tricksy. It's a matrix, It's a trick. I mean, this is a physical reality, but you got to create your own reality. You got to work toward it. You can't just sit there and do nothing. We have enough of a do-nothing society. Are you going to add to the do-nothing society? Are you going to be part of the do-nothing? Are you? You're going to be part of the do-nothing society? I think we got enough of do-nothings. And it's a spirit of a do-nothings. You better come out of it. You better come out of it. 70 people watching and 17 thumbs up. I'm going to take a screenshot. Got it. There, I got it. How about that? I'm going to go, you all. Oh, let me flip this around. It is pretty out here. Gina, quit your talking. Okay, I'm done. I am. Oh, feels nice out. You got to be like a dove. You too, Shawnette, honey. I've been feeding the birds. Yeah. See, the birds love it. That's right. I'm going to go. I'm going. I'm have another cup of coffee. Is what I'm going to do. Come on, Rosie. You can come out too. You want to be a little baby? Come on. Come on, it's okay. See, I had to encourage Rosie because sometimes she's a little apprehensive. I had to say, come on, you're a little baby. You can do it. See, she can do it. Yeah, I'm going to say that to you. Come on, you can do it. You're a little baby, but you can do it. You may feel like a little baby, but you can do it. You're a big girl. You're a big boy. You can come out. See, you can. It's not that bad. It's not that bad in the real world. There's a lot to see and a lot to experience. You can do it. You can. And it's okay. And you can have the sunshine down on you like the little baby. Yeah, her's a little girl. Her is. Sometimes you have to talk to people like that too. You do. And I still talk to humans like that. I do. It's okay. Some people need that little mothering, the little nurturing and stuff like that. That's right. So I am going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. And please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. That's right. It's a matrixial illusion. You got to shatter it because it is crumbling. Shatter it before it crumbles on you. You be the one who shatters it before it crumbles all upon you and buries you in it. Yeah, do it. Love you.